Hey boys, it's HarmNone. We're going to be customizing the Vulcar Warrener HKR today in Grand Theft Auto Online. This thing is brand new. It's the Warrener, but a truck version, I guess. So anyway, let's get into it. Alright, starting off with the armor all the way up, of course, the brakes as well. The bumpers, we have a lot of options for the front. The bumper delete, we have the primary bumper, secondary bumper, carbon bumper, alternate bumper, retro bumper with lights, exposed intercooler alt, large exposed intercooler, or stock. Let's go for the large exposed intercooler. That's cool. For the rear bumpers, we have the subway to circur, I can't pronounce that, and the heart. You know, it's cool. I'm not gonna add it though. For the engine, we have the engine block. We can do primary color, valve covers, secondary color, polished, or carbon. Let's go for polished. The cam cover, we can go primary, secondary, polished, or carbon as well. Let's actually just keep it red. I think it's a good look. For the strut brace, we have polished, carbon, medium polished, medium titanium, titanium strut brace, triangulated, wide titanium, large polished, sticker bomb, polished twin bar, extreme billet or billet strut brace, or the lightened racing strut brace. Let's go for that one. For the engine tunes, we're going to go all the way up, of course, and for the intercooler, we can add a custom intercooler with water sprayer, small logo intercooler, large logo, or the intercooler with twin fans. Let's do the twin fans. I like that. For the exhaust, we can add a big bore exhaust. That's cool. Angled blast pipes, small bore exhaust, double pipes, double exhaust, titanium tipped exhaust alt, or the side mounted exhaust. Let's go for the titanium tipped exhaust. I like that. For the fenders, we can go primary arches or carbon. Let's just leave it stock. I don't really like that too much. For the grille, we can add a primary painted grille, secondary, or a carbon. Let's go for the primary. Headlight covers, we can light cover or tape up the lights. No, I'm not really a fan of either of them. For the hood, we can add catches, primary hood catch, secondary hood pins, or angled hood pins. Let's go for the primary hood catch. For the hood, we can add a see-through hood, carbon hood, pointed hood. What? Okay. Stripped down hood. I don't really know what that does. Okay. Small vented hood, large vented hood, or the tuner hood. Let's go for the tuner hood. Next up, we got the interior. For the dash, we can go for a race interior, stripped dash, stripped interior with flock dash, or with the carbon dash. Let's go for the flock. For the dials, we can add a single tachometer, dash gauges, pod tacho and dash gauges, or the pod mounted tacho. Let's go for the dash gauges and the tachometer. For the doors, we can add weave door panels with handles, lightweight weave, ballistic fiber door panels with handle, lightweight ballistic fiber panels, carbon door panels with the handle, or the lightweight door panels. Let's just leave it stock. For the seats, they're the same as every other vehicle in this DLC, which is a bit disappointing, but we do have some good variety, I guess, so even though all the seats pretty much look the same. We're going to go for the carbon tuner. For the steering wheels, we got the exact same ones that we have in every single one of the cars. We got the Apexes, the Formulas, the Sprints, and the Rallies. Let's go for the Rally Clubman. Why not? We could add a roll cage. It is an option. Street half cage, a street full cage, padded street full cage, full roll cage, or the padded full roll cage. I don't love roll cages, so I'm just going to leave it alone. For the headlights, we're going to go xenon, of course. For the livery, we can add racing stripes alt, shopping list alt, sakura tree petals, that's cool, arrow stripes, auto exotic waves, HKR racer alt, classic Warrener, classic Vulcar, which is a LS car meet exclusive. You have to be level 47 or higher to get this, and they only get higher from there. Those are all really cool though. We are going to add the sakura tree petals because I like that personally. For the mirrors, we can go for missile mirrors, secondary missiles, plastic missiles, flat front mirrors alt, plastic flat front mirrors alt, secondary flat, retro mirrors, retro alt, plastic retro, secondary retro, or stock. Let's go for the let's go for the secondary missile mirrors. The plate, yellow on black, of course. For the respray, I kind of want to go for the same customization I did on the RX-7, but on this thing instead. And we're going to go for mariner blue, the primary, and for the secondary, probably also mariner blue. Yeah, I think it looks good. For the trim color, who really cares? It doesn't really do anything other than the seats. We'll just go black. Accent color, let's go diamond blue, just like all my other builds today. For the roof, we can add roof scoops, a race roof scoop, custom scoop, or a tuner scoop. Not a fan of any of them, so we'll just leave them off. For the splitters, we can add a small splitter to the front, medium splitter, carbon medium, large, carbon large, or bodywork extension. Let's just go for the small splitter, why not? For the spoiler, we can do a small boot lip spoiler, medium, large, or a carbon spoiler, tuner spoiler, race spoiler, carbon spoiler alt, or the street spoiler. It's gonna have to be the small boot lip spoiler, I think. We can add some sun strips to this thing. We can go primary, plastic, white Fukaru, black Fukaru, white Mind Mocked, black Mind Mocked, or white Power Metal, or black Power Metal. Not really a fan of any of them, so we'll just leave them off. Suspension, you can slam this thing down, let's do that. Transmission, all the way up, of course. The trunk, we can add a outer cage braced, small stature cage, rally setup, heavy duty cage, or the full setup. Man, that's insane. Okay, let's just go for the outer cage or the outer cage braced. Yeah, that one. With the turbo, let's put that on the car, of course, why not? Next up, I don't know what wheels to put on this thing. I think we're probably gonna have to go for tuners. I don't really know what looks good on this thing. I don't really know what this build even is, to be honest, anymore, so let's just go for endos, I guess. I don't know, it's pretty boring, but that's just what we're doing. Frost white for the rim color. Let's add bulletproof tires to that. And for the windows, let's tint those all the way out. And that's pretty much it, guys. Let's take this thing down into the ground. We're going to do a sound test and a review. Alright, guys, let's see what this thing sounds like. Sounds pretty good. It could sound a little better, but it's, you know, it's not bad. This thing is rear-wheel drive only. I am quite convinced, but let's actually just check real quick. Sure is rear-wheel drive only. That is a bit unfortunate. If it was four-wheel drive, it'd be a lot quicker, I feel like. But that's okay. It is like a truck car at the end of the day, so it's probably not going to handle that great and accelerate that great. Just probably not have great performance overall, really. It is a bit on the slow side, that's for sure. It is a kind of a cool looking truck, though. I do appreciate what Rockstar was going for with this whole thing, but just feel like they may have slightly missed the mark on it a little bit. I also think this thing is lowered right now, which I am not liking. If you didn't know that, you can actually lower all your cars in the interaction menu now. So thank you, Rockstar, for that. We've been needing that for about 7 years now, but hey, we got it now, so that's all that matters. Let's see how this thing actually handles. It's not terrible. It could be a lot worse, that's for sure. It's definitely not the worst car I think I've ever driven on here, but it's definitely far from the best as well. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this thing. I won't lie to you guys. It's just kind of weird having a truck car. Like, I don't know how to describe it other than that. It's just weird. I don't really know how to feel about it, but you know, if you like it, then that's cool. I have no problem with that. I just personally find it a bit hard to deal with. That's all. The handling section, though, it actually did a pretty good job there. I kind of skipped a little bit of it, but that's okay. I'm actually pretty shocked as to how good this thing actually does handle for what it is. It is, you know, a car with basically its back section cut off and replaced by a box for a truck. So, you know, it's not exactly the most ideal setup, perhaps, but you know what? It's working, so that's what matters, I guess. Anyway, guys, I think that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this, leave a like, if not dislike. Subscribe if you guys are new, and go and check out all of my other videos on the Tuners DLC that came out today in Grand Theft Auto Online. I've covered every single car that came out with it on day one, so make sure you go and check that out. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care. Peace.